Hey guys, and welcome for today's video. Today we will focus on the stochastic indicator, one of the most popular indicators in trading. What is the indicator, how it works, and how you can find the right settings? All these points we'll focus in this video. If you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I would say let's go. So guys, we are now here in the Bitcoin, and the first point we have to focus is like the definition or what is the stochastic indicator. So the stochastic indicator is, in my opinion, like a similar indicator to the RSI and also have some points from the MACD. And these are two indicators we already focused on our last videos. So all in all, you can also use the stochastic indicator for very nice trade entries. It gives you like impulse for trade changes and so on. But all these points we will focus now after we make the settings. So the first point we have to do now here is to include the stochastic indicator to our chart. And for this, we have to go up here on the indicated box and go here with stochastic, and there you can see there coming a lot of results, but you just go here with the normal stochastic, not slow strategy, not RSI, whatever. Just go here with the normal stochastic, click on it, and you will see the stochastic is coming down here. So the first thing I do here is to change my style settings, so it's like a bit cleaner for me. For this, we go here in the indicator on the settings, we click here on style, and there you can see you have like a K line and a D line. I will explain you after these settings. But what I do here is to change my upper band in the color of red and my lower band in the color of green. Last but not least, I delete the background here. It's just like for the style. It don't depends to the indicator. It's just for me for the style. Then I click on OK, and now the indicator has the right style settings. So let's start here with our K and our D line. Our K line and our D line are like two EMAs which are included in the stochastic indicator. What is important is that if the K line is crossing the D line from up to down, so for example here on this point, this gives us like an impulse for a short trade. This is a point where we want to focus on a short trade. But if our K line is cross our D line from bottom to top, for example here on this point, then this is for us like an impulse for a long trade. So there we want to focus on long trades. All in all, very typical to the like MACD, where you also have like a strategy like this, but we also have some other points, and that are our upper and lower band. So here you can see our upper and our lower band. Why I colored it in red and green is because our like red upper band here is typical, like similar to the RSI. It gives us like the news if the market is overbought. So there's a higher percentage that the market will fall down. Compared to this, our green line gives us like the information when the market is oversold, and there the market have a higher percentage to like raise up here. So if you compare these points, so the K and the D line and your upper and lower band, you will find the right entries, because if our K line is crossing our D line from like bottom to top, for example like on this point, it gives us like an impulse for a long trade, but only if we are below our green line. So if we are below our 20 line here. So for example, if our like K line, for example like here, is crossing our D line in an area like this, it is not a trade entry for us. It just makes sense if we are here in this example lower our green line. On the other side, same here with our red line. When the market is overbought, we just focus our trade here if our K line is crossing our D line from up to down, but above our red zone, so above here, for example like this. So guys, let's switch here to the chart. We are here in the Bitcoin, and I found a like perfect example in the 1 hour time frame here. So if we take a look to our stochastic indicator, we see that on the point here, we see our K line is crossing our D line here below our green zone, and that means we would enter here in a long trade. So I would go here on this candle to a long trade. I would make my stop loss here like the last significant low, which would be here, and go with a 2-to-1 chance risk factor, and you can see that this trade would like perfectly work here. So next to this, we see that directly after this on the top here, our stochastic indicator gives us the next impulse. So for example here on this point, we would enter in a short position. So let's check also in the chart if we would enter in a short position here. If we put our stop loss here above our last significant high, and make it here like 2-to-1, or also like a 3-to-1 chance risk factor, this trade would definitely also work perfectly. So you can see that this indicator is a very nice indicator, and directly we see the next trade enter. So here you can see that our K line is crossing our D line here, like very close, but below our like green zone. So we would go here into a long trade right here, and also on this point we would hit our take profit. So you can see, guys, that this indicator is a very nice indicator, but there are 2 points I have to say you. So the first point, this indicator is usable in every time frame, in every asset, and in any market. It don't depend if you are in the stock, if you are in the forex, crypto, whatever, you can use this indicator. But what is very important is point number 2, because this is like an indicator. It's not a proof that every trade is going well, and in special in like a trend, you have to be careful to trade against the trend, because the indicator is like just an impulse. It's not a guarantee. So be careful, and in special in the trend phase, you should be careful with indicators. So guys, I would say that's it about today's video. If you like the video, smash the like button, subscribe to this channel. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I would say goodbye.